Welcome back to another edition of Voice Matters Thursday Live. This time I'm sharing one quick tip for processing crowd energy. I mentioned one story in the post about playing, in the written copy for this, about playing Lysistrata and Lysistrata, spending weeks performing, including talking directly to the audience, which during our rehearsals was a bunch of red empty chairs. And then on preview night, we were so excited to have real people there. And I and just about every member of our cast walked out on stage and then completely imploded in the face of actual human beings. Fast forward about 15 years after that, and I was playing Julian of Norwich in Glory, Glory. And the director told me that I was going to have to be out on stage for 30 minutes before the show started, in character on the stage. And when he first told me that, I thought, oh my God, I don't want to do this. Well, it was a huge gift, because that is where I learned the tip that I'm sharing with you today. When I was out there in character, in the space that we would be performing, I felt the people entering one by one or 5 by 5 in their smaller groups. And I was able to breathe and start being that human air conditioner that got to process their energy in smaller bits, as opposed to being off in the dressing room and then walking out on stage and getting hit with the wall of all of the audience's stuff. Now that's what I do. Most of the time, it's not always on stage. And I almost called this one sneaky tip for processing crowd energy, because as an actor, sometimes I am literally standing backstage behind the wall of the set, so that I'm in the same physical space as the audience as they are entering, so that I'm able to process them one person at a time, 5 people at a time, and so on. As a speaker, it's even easier. My tip is to get there early. Get there early enough to be in the space, physically, vocally, probably warming up ahead of time. And then to physically be in the space as the people enter, so that instead of having to deal with and face that energy all at one time, we as speakers get to breathe and process the energy and get used to the energy bit by bit by bit, as almost the final step of our warm-up. This is, of course, all part of a larger effort that we make to develop rituals to prepare and recover for our big events. That's really all about tracking what's happening for you. What are you noticing physically, energetically, emotionally, and what nourishes you in those situations, and then creating your own rituals to bring as much ease as possible into the process of preparing and delivering and recovering. I have another video on this that I will drop in the comments after I sign off. And I am also offering a free Authentic Speaking for Visionary Souls 5-day Launchpad Challenge next week, beginning April 12th, 2021. I will drop the link to that in the chat, and I hope to see you there next week. Have a great weekend, and I will see you back here next Thursday for the next edition of Voice Matters Thursday Live. Bye-bye.